Now at noon, we want to pause just a moment for these 5 young lives taken by yet another school shooting in our nation. Within the last hour, a family identified Jose Flores Jr. as the latest victim in the deadly school shooting in Texas. His dad says he was full of energy. Amari Garza, Javier Lopez, and Annabelle Rodriguez received honor roll awards hours before the gunfire. Look at those faces. You can see them just beaming with pride at their attendance awards. And Uzziah Garcia's dad took his picture while they were together on spring break. He was the youngest of the victims so far, just 8 years old. We appreciate that you are joining us today for 10 TV News at noon. I'm Tracy Townsend. And in fact, we've just learned that all of the people killed in yesterday's shooting were in one classroom, and the gunman barricaded himself inside. It happened in Uvalde, which is about 85 miles west of San Antonio. Teachers and students had just 2 days until summer break. Here's what we can tell you right now about this shooting. 18-year-old Salvador Ramos drove up to Robb Elementary with a handgun, AR-15 assault weapon, and high-capacity magazines. Police say as soon as he entered the school, he barricaded himself in a classroom and fired shots at everyone. He bought the weapons legally on his 18th birthday. We've also just learned officials who were at the school say they did not have enough manpower to handle the situation.
There's a doorway that leads to a main hallway, which leads to other classrooms. At that point, those initial officers weren't able to make entry because they were at a point of disadvantage with the shooter. So they went around the school, breaking windows, rescuing children and teachers from those windows.
Families have waited overnight for updates on their loved ones. This morning, they gathered at a sort of reunification center in that area, hoping, waiting, searching for any updates.
It's been horrible day. It hurts a lot. I mean, she's not a baby, but she's my grandbaby, and she's always been my grandbaby, and I just want to find out where she's at.
The grandmother says she spent all of yesterday at the school just waiting to find out if her 10-year-old granddaughter was alive. Of course, any life lost is tragic. We want you to take a look at the chart on your screen. It gives us a historical sense of how last night's tragedy compares when you look at other school shootings in the United States. More than 25 people were killed in Newtown, Connecticut back in 2012. That makes it the deadliest school shooting in U.S. history. Again, the shooting in Uvalde, Texas, claimed 21 lives, making it the second deadliest. Right now, police are increasing their presence near local schools in an effort to make sure families feel safe. Several agencies, in fact, say there will be an increased police presence this week, and the departments assure the community that the increased presence is out of an abundance of caution. And again, there are no threats at this time. We did talk with the Whitehall Police.
We just wanted to have officers more visible in parking lots today, and made it a point that to be around during drop off and pickup today, to let people know that we were there and to basically put them at ease.
Hilliard police are also increasing patrols. The agency is also reminding neighbors that they added to their team of school resource officers this year.